I was on my way home, about to turn away from the river and up the track, when I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I thought at first it must be the tail of a salmon I was seeing, a salmon diving, just disappearing, which was exhilarating enough. I stood there, as still as a heron, watching to see if it would come up again. It didn't, but an otter did. Right below me, under the bank, in the still water, there he was, chewing away contentedly, and looking up at me as he was feeding, seemingly quite unconcerned that I was there. I could hear the crunch of him eating. It looked as if he had caught a crayfish. I could see his whiskers. He was that close. Or was he a she? The head was not large, a female maybe. Or a young dog otter. I hardly dared to breathe. He dived again, slipping down into the river, leaving hardly a ripple behind him. I waited. Up he came half a minute or so later, his fur shining, his eyes bright, and watching me, with something else to chew on, held in his paws, another crayfish perhaps. Our eyes met. He was still for a moment as he considered me. Then down he went again, slipping under the water. Up he came, down he went, up he came. I began to count after a while. 80 times the otter disappeared and then came back up to feed. Or was it to see me? It wasn't a sighting anymore, but a meeting. The moment lasted perhaps half an hour or more. Then he was gone, and I was alone. I passed the place again today, stopped and looked for him. I always do. But in recent times, it has been mostly in the rain. Not today. Today the river sparkled with sunlight. A flurry of noisy ducks circled overhead, and I felt, at last, the warm breath of spring on my face. He knows I come by most days. Maybe my talker will come to see me again. Hope so. How I hope so. Spring is published rather fittingly on the 20th of March, the spring equinox, and is available to pre-order now